Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDawgz.com for your overnight 12/22 report. Now, what I always tell my clients is you don't want to use what happened last week to make your wagering decisions this week. What happens is a lot of people have bias based on what happened last week, and that's what they remember. In the reality of the situation is in the NFL, at the end of the season, dogs and favorites are approximately 50% against the spread. So a lot of people have mentioned to me last week in the early part of the day, the favorites went 6-1. The only underdog covering and winning outright was the Dallas Cowboys +3 at Carolina. People will remember that and carry it forward to the following week and look to bite into the favorites. You'll see a lot of sensational articles in media as well as social media and then even regular TV. Vegas got killed. The favorites are on a run. Then you actually look at the statistics and you see the favorites have only won 52% of the time, which wouldn't make you any money, as they are 115, 103, and 7 on the closing numbers. 115 favorites have covered, 103 underdogs have covered, and 7 games have pushed on the closing number. That's 52.8%. That is about the average median between 50 and 52% when it comes to the point spread, which is why I always tell people you can flip a coin and basically go 50% in the NFL. It's one of the most efficient sports with the highest handle and the highest volume, and it's why major betting syndicates attack the NFL because they can get a lot of money in on those games where you don't have low limits like you will in some obscure college basketball games. Now let's look at let's look at what we call the island game, which is the game that plays on an island by itself this Sunday. That is Tampa Bay at Dallas, the 8:20 game. You have a unique situation where Dallas was the only dog that covered outright last week, winning outright at Carolina. But Carolina, as we've discussed on other videos, it was the first time they were a favorite in like 15, 16 games. Bad spot for Carolina. You have the bias that Tampa Bay is 9-5 ATS, while you have Miami is 5-9 ATS. So you're going to have the majority of the general public playing Dallas because they're going to remember that they were the lone dog that won outright, and now they're at home against Tampa Bay, and they're getting more than a key number of 3.5. You want to fade that move if you have no access to information and you're not paying me a nickel a week, a dime a month, or 2 dimes a week, or 4 dimes a month for access to my syndicate services. Fade what you saw last week. Lay the 3.5 with Tampa Bay. Good day and good luck.